Alright, we are back with this Monster Sanctuary, at least. Come on, load, do the thing, please. There we go, alright. We're continuing. This is forever going to haunt me. We're 3% of the way through the map, so if we continue at this pace, it'll just take us 10 episodes to get 30% of the way done, and that, but it'll be a lot more than that. I guarantee you guys. This game is a lot more than it looks like. I know it looks like a lot, so you think, how is that even possible? I assure you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, getting that's gonna help. Let's get that. Right, WASD keys. Ah, yes. So that area, obviously, requires something we don't have yet. This area requires something we don't have and won't have for a long time. Let's see. Yes! I told you guys there were secrets that weren't indicated by walls. Whew, you can tell I've got some energy today. I don't want to fight monsters more than once, but I do want to make sure that we fight enough. That we don't end up under-leveled, because then we'd have to grind, and that would be hell. I was hoping the crit would be enough. Oh well. We're doing fine. Nice. Unique auras, as listed there, only apply once. So if there's a non-unique aura, like let's say Blob, you have this aura. So you could technically have two slimes in the party, and this would trigger twice, because it's not a unique aura. This is also not a unique aura, so you could have Armor Break stack even more times than the more times it lists there. So you may be wondering, this is what slime can do. And you know how this guy here says he can cut through vines? Well, then why would we need this guy? Well, he's got another important job. Now that is an interesting one. receives a random buff at the start of combat. The monster can still receive another instance of that buff normally. So, if you remember, Cat Zerker's skills for here has plus 2% increased damage for every buff on this monster. So, equipment, and we're gonna go ahead. This gives defense, so I'm gonna give you that. As is tradition in these types of games, whack every wall. So you never know what is real and what is fake. I could even be fake. So, so I don't believe we can teleport there, can we? No. We can place a marker so we can know, like, hey, there's a secret wall here. Come back here later. But I'm exploring this whole place again anyways, so. I'm not overly worried. Now, if there is a monster like the birds that I haven't already got an egg for, I will refight them. Just because, you know, I do want that. So the bonus monster we got the key for from Old Man earlier. Ah, Monk. Ugh, it's gonna be annoying. Let's see. Well, we're gonna want to bring you up with us. Blob is good for poison. You're good for you. You're good for sock. So I think we're good to go. Yep. So we'll choose you, you, and you. So you buff. You weaken. Start trying to apply bleed. That's fine. That's fine. Weaken's already been applied. Yeah, they resist that, so we're going to have to use Explosion. 3, 3, 4. So we're going to use this because it builds up the combo better. Have you use this. Nice. And then you boom. We should hopefully be able to kill him. Okay. Yeah, definitely 2 turns from now is how long it's going to take. When I refight this guy, I'm definitely using poison, because he'd be weak to the poison damage. This is going to take longer than I like. So we aren't going to get a very good score, unfortunately. Okay, he should die this turn. I don't care that you're using heal. You should die. We really don't have enough mana regen on this team, do we? That's something to note. Some teams can get away with terrible mana regen if they're not worried about a fight going for many turns, but yeah. Oh, that happened. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to take that. Later on, we're definitely not. For now, though, yes. Sustain ring. Gee, wonder who needs that. Certainly couldn't be you. Now, eventually you will start getting items that give like crit and mana regen and basically every combination of stuff you could possibly need. It's not the case right now. That one's pretty good. So, yeah. Gotta check. So yeah, I believe I know where that other entrance is from, and it's not from Green Hills Zone, I'll tell you that. So we already went back here to re-get that. One thing is that this game does not feature many monster evolutions. This will take like 5 seconds, sir. We need fire and we need water. So we'll bring you, and you. Let's go. So you, fireball. You, nuclear bomb. You, annihilate. Nice. That will not save you, friendo. You, Featherstorm. Kill. Not bad. Suppose I could also give him mana regen food. If we have that. Hit you for later. Ah, birds. Yes, we mentioned you. We need plant damage. So you, and... sir, you... Give everybody a friendly buff. This will kill you. This might actually kill you. Not quite. Four times combo. Spore. Slime Sop. Nice. 5-star. We got the egg, which is probably just flight, because of course it would be. So now we don't have enough people. Well, we have too many people and not enough slots. So you go to team, and you see that guy down at the bottom? Yeah. So we can go over here, select you, and then switch you in whenever. So you, surprise, deal air damage. You, do good with combo. Dodge enemy hits. Dodge, dodgy dodge dodge. When this monster gains sidekick, another monster gains sidekick. Hunt increases crit chance. Bypass defense, bypass defense. Hit people with max mana because we couldn't find anything else for you. Attack proc. Yay. Build attack, hit people. Woo. Sidekick. Woo. Give the whole team sidekick and make them all stack the combo better and do insanely good. Every buff applies additional buffs. Super buffs. Good God, buff everything. Critical buffs. Concealed, so enemies don't hit you. Whenever an allied monster gains charge, gain a buff. Heroism. Woo. So this guy, yeah, they're a buff. That's their main thing. They buff the bejesus out of everyone a lot. and they're really good at it. So, yeah, if you need a team buffer, this is the person for it. When we get into serious team building and not just taking anything that looks cool, we'll worry about that. For now, though, we're just taking whatever looks cool. Oh, and yeah, you can choose any of your monsters. So you do not have to worry about, oh, I have to go back to my PC and get my Surfmon. Or, oh, my Surfmon's taking up a slot in my party. Woohoo. Yes, sir, let's annihilate these guys. Blob, Rocky, and you. So, let's see. Magical damage, so might isn't going to do anything. Okay, so 4 hits, 5 hits. Boom. So he's just dead from the poison. Then you blow them up. So you're dead from the poison. You get hit decently hard. And then we just blow you up. Which for some reason does more damage than expected, but I'm okay with it. Probably got another egg, yeah? Nope, just a gem. Alright. You can't have more than one of a monster, by the way. Lore, we arrived. Serves as a base of operations for centuries. We should explore some other areas. The Blue Caves are located below the stronghold. Before we head there, prepare yourself. You find a merchant and a blacksmith that ensure you always have the best stuff. Feel lost, go to your menu and use the talk feature, and I will talk to you and tell you what you're forgetting. Let me check the audio. Yeah, no, it's fine for you guys, just a bit loud for me. Yeah, I'll suffer through it. Home to all monster keepers, welcome. Making sure that didn't edit the audio levels on your end. Nope. So we're Keeper Aspirant, that's our title. That's a monster who's vibing. Monster raised by a person would never hurt a person. This is what we call a foreshadowing. Champion monsters are becoming all too common, and there's one that I really love because it really inspired me and made me like a really obscure monster that I had never seen before. Are you aware of how the execution is calculated? Explain it. Mainly based on how well you use the combo system. Your first 2 monsters increase the rating if you manage to get a high combo count. The last monster increases the rating depending on how much it deals relative to the enemy's health. Also, you get increased points if you exploit the enemy's weaknesses. So, let's see. If, theoretically, I was going to build a team, this is how I'd do it. So I would say you, switch in, and you are going to be my support mon, and I'm going to switch you over here to be my support mon. Then there. Then you two are kind of my debuff mons, so you two would go there, and then you would go here. So that way I have team A, and then, oh, they resist air, cool, swap out this guy. Oh, they resist this, switch over to this guy. Oh, they're gonna hit this guy super effectively, switch over to this guy. That way, I always have 2 of each. So, depending on, oh, I need to do a rush down, cool, I'm gonna bring these 2 guys and one of these. Oh, I need to bring a super defensive team, and use a bunch of debuffs, I'm gonna bring this, like, these 2 guys and a debuffer. This kind of setup is really good. So if, theoretically, I wanted to get a ton of points, I would go over here, I would go with combo buffing. Every buff applies 1 additional random buff. I'd pick that up, I'd pick this up, and apply sidekick to the whole party, and I'd pick up probably this. Or I would go over here, or where's that one section with the, yeah, this. I want to go all the way down this tree, that way I can start getting these. And I would go a little bit into wherever to get heroic. I forget where it is. Oh, it's right here. That'd explain it. Yeah. So I'd be going down these 2 trees and start picking up some crazy stuff from there. So one thing you'll note is that these do get way more expensive mana-wise, so if I was going to build you with stats, number 1, I would go over here, I would go to equipment, I would go to S to unequip all from this monster. You can do it from all inactive monsters, which helps a decent bit. Skills, you still have a point. Cool, we're going to send you down this way. Because you see, you need to get this in order to get access to these. The other skills around here don't actually get you to go to the next tier. You need to pick up this. So we'd go to equipment, we'd say, okay, you need mana regen, so we'll take this. You don't really have healing skills, but we'll go ahead and give you this, and yeah, I guess that. Then you, skills. We also want you to kind of be a buffing defensive unit. So I'm gonna go here and grab this for you. And Cat Zerker, you're going to be my big hitter, so get some mana regen in you, buddy. If we're pairing you with a buffer, then we take the 1% from the other thing. Yeah, that is a playstyle. Utilizing the combo system is good. I do not need a reminder, but I appreciate that you exist. Get the right food. You cannot escape through this window. I have tried. So you'll notice some of these are +1 gear. How do you make that happen? Well, you know the gems and stuff we've been finding? You give those to a blacksmith along with a piece of gear and you can upgrade it. So the main thing is finding an item that does what you want. So for example, the tome that we gave to, I believe it was you, equipment, tome, there is no other item that gives mana and mana regen better than this. So the only way to get more mana and mana regen is to upgrade this. Now what you could do is give a mana +40, mana regen +24, and take up these 2 item slots that way. That is possible. I will not say it isn't. It's just how do you want to do it specifically? Let's see. We're going to go ahead and give you the staff. Because I don't know why I did that actually. That's a terrible idea. Get your stick back. Now then we're going to go ahead and go up here since the blue caves are below, so up here's to be fine. Yes, good idea. Sir random guy, good idea. Nothing over here, nothing. Okay. So this guy, you can buy all of these. So yeah. Not a whole lot right now, and I'm not going to worry about it because I get good drop rates because I know how to do things. These I'm not too worried about. Food I'm definitely not too worried about. I think I beat the entire game without giving anybody food. Ah, howdy. You're the guy, yeah? We have a spare, I thought. No? No, apparently we didn't get one. Fair enough. So, yes. The gold items are the special items. So, upgrading that for sure, and definitely the tome. The tome is really good. I'm gonna Go ahead and upgrade the orb as well. And basically anything else, like definitely you. Definitely you. Sir. And then this shows all the stuff that you aren't currently using. So this is our next warp point. I've already talked to you. Herp. Jumping around. Thankfully, you don't need to go around the monster stronghold too often. Keeper's Tower. Yep. So, there's a couple of things back there that I'll do some explaining on. So, Keeper's Tower. Yeah. Champion Challenge. Yep. So, Steam Golem. You can guess we need to get to 10,000 points. There's difficulty normal and there's difficulty master. Don't recommend doing master until endgame. So, we're going to do a normal Steam Golem challenge. It is weak to wind, so you would bring all of your wind boys here. You'll see that it fights with plants, so it's going to deal some extra damage to Vero. But, you know what, sir, I'll go ahead and just... It's resistant to fire. Does that matter to me? That does not. Let's do this. You. I want you to do, sidekick. I want you to do acid rain. I want you to do lightning bolt. You to do power. I want you to do poison. I want you to do lightning bolt. I want you to use heal. I want you to use beat up. And I want you to use lightning bolt. Bonk. That's a do. Yep. New record score, Steam Golem Egg. So we can do that. And Monk. Challenge you. We are going to be bringing... Yeah. You, and you. You may get fire punched and die. However, I have faith that that won't happen. Probably. So, sidekick. Weaken. Poison. Power. Acid rain. It looks like this is going to deal more damage actually, so I'm going to do that. speed up. I'm gonna do Slime Sot. Gotta do Spore. We should be able to kill him next turn unless he does healing. He did not do healing. I don't know how good of a score we're gonna get because we did, you know, take a lot of damage. That was barely not good enough. Alright, so I have to come back with a super strong team to do that. But for now, we got our Steam Golem Egg. So let's see, what role do you play, my friend? You got tackles. You've got auto. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, you can see this tree compared to some of the other ones where it's like, oh yeah, you get like 5 options down at the bottom, 5 in the middle area. This guy, he's got a couple of things. While under the effect of a sealed, everybody does more damage. Apply sealed, sealed, sealed. Apply burn to random people while shielding. When applying a buff, also apply a sealed. While shielding yourself, sealed allies. At the start of combat, apply a sealed to the entire party. Expend 90% of sealed to deal magical damage to an enemy equal to sealed strength. Every monster in the party starts combat with a random buff. Sealed accents apply 1 charge stack per sealed. Passive sealed have 20% chance to apply one. Hit all enemies, not great. Increase defense by amount of this monster's max HP. Every physical hit does stuff equal to attack value. While under the effect of a sealed, constructs receive less damage and are more resistant to debuffs. As a debuff damage, don't worry about that. Cleanse, debuff rocks, life stability. And then over here we have Spell Shield, which chance to dodge magical hits, which is pretty fun. You've also got Multi-Burn. You've also got Fiery Punches. You've also got every fire attack has a chance to apply burn. Oh, and just, you know, passively sealed people. A lot. Whenever an enemy takes burn damage, regen mana. Whenever an enemy takes burn damage, each monster gains a charge stack, which I believe you can see the buff there. Increases the damage of the next attack. So, yeah. This guy's thing is setting people on fire and being a really, really defensive tank. The bad news is there's not a lot of opportunity for pure defensive tanks in this game, because damage is, well, damage. Here I don't think we get to do anything just yet. Infinity Arena, that one's neat. Dual Circle for fighting your friends and their teams, because that is an option in this game. Online Arena, yeah, definite no. Surprised there's no room there. Then you need like the double jump to be able to get up there, which means you need to have made certain amount of story progress, because that's how that works. Oh, and this guy's ability is to break hidden walls and move heavy blocks, so not required for progress or anything. Alright. Bookland. Centuries of knowledge is written down here. Wow, such knowledge. I love reading it. Ah yes, Outfit Land. So yes, these thankfully tell you where they go. Save the Monster Sanctuary. Gee, I wonder what we do in this game. Glad it's not spoiled anywhere. No thank you. But it's nice that they have the option. definitely don't forget to come by and visit, because as with all of these games, well, Pokemon likes, your parents exist. Defense, mana, and crit chance. Not bad. Don't think it gives mana regen though. But hey, it's better than that. I think you can get more than one later, so if you want a full team of guys with Pandora's boxes that are maxed out, you can, technically. The super strong area, so don't go there. Make sure you reach rank of Blood Blur. Yeah. And the way that you go up in rank is by beating up champion monsters, so that's why that's all important. Skill resetter, cape. I think the cape's actually a decent item. Let me check. Yeah, crit chance and crit damage would be really good for this guy. Since we don't have the thing for you just yet, take a cape. It leads to the blue caves. There's some champion monsters down there. Kick some butt. Oh, nerd, how you doing? Ah, yes, the super fancy guy. Thank you, bird. So we have the Monster Journal, which gives us bios, which is basically, here's what these guys stand for. There's lots of pages of lore on every single monster. So the good news is you can also see the loot. So these guys drop green gems sometimes. These guys drop who knows what. These guys drop helmets, that's why I have so many of those. These guys drop a feather, which is probably just the feather. These guys drop the belt. These guys drop, I think that's a cape, maybe hide. These guys, we already know what they drop. And these guys we don't know because we haven't actually gotten one ourselves, but they can drop the bandana. So, some of the boss monsters become regular monsters, some of them don't. Oh, Grummy. I hate that thing. I hate it with a passion. You will find out in like maybe 8,000 episodes, but you will come to despise it like I do, I guarantee you. Alright, any of you resist wind? No, we just need water and fire. That's manageable. You know what? Yeah, this team works. Sidekick. Lightning bolt. Acid rain. Die. Ow. Kill. If we get a Grummy egg, you guys are going to learn to despise it as I do. going to go all the way to the back, but I thought it'd start on him, not way there, but hey, this works. And now overkill. Get nuked. Execution 133%, but our healthiness was not high enough. So we do not have the key for that area just yet. I assure you it's necessary. Oh, yeah. Defense and mana regen, that's not bad. Key item. Blue Caves key. Yep, you need to do some stuff later and then come back here. I know it, I know it, I know it. Grummy. Die. Sorry about that. Alright. So you can see now, Bird, if I'm going to be spamming super fireballs, is going to need some more mana regen. We got it. So what the heck is this thing? It's evil. It is the spawn of Satan. I'm barely even joking. Armor break, armor break, armor break. AIDS stacks. Whenever it gets AIDS stack, remove debuffs from it. When attacking, heal people. Start of turn, heal. Regen also shields the monster. Deals damage with its max HP. Regen can be stacked and distilled 2 times. Whenever this creature gains regen, another monster also gains regen. Oh, and when applying a debuff, chance to gain regen. Do you see the problem? If not, let me continue. Apply shield equal to 50% of own defense when applying a debuff. Upon using a sealed action, additionally shield the ally with the lowest shield. For every shield applied, there's a 10% chance to apply to a random enemy a debuff. Every heal applied by this monster has a chance to apply poison to an enemy. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking, apply a debuff. Healing skills, apply a shield. Increase attack and magic by this monster's max health. While under the effect of a shield, deal increased damage. More shield of the lowest ally. Remove 4 debuffs. Bombs. Cleanse. Reduced damage. Yeah, you see how these guys have 4. You know, 4. This one has 5. 3. 3. We have sealed. Completely ignored this one. Just use this one because this one here seals for 50 plus 15% defense. This one does for more and seals everybody. So it depends on if you want just one person to have defense or everybody. Increase the mana cost of everything and increase their power. Enemies with armor break get their critical hit chance decreased. Every hit has a chance to apply weakness, in addition to poison, in addition to armor break, in addition to all the other stuff. Enemies receive more damage for each debuff on them. Armor break on enemies also increases chance to apply debuffs on them. So anything that, you know, one of these back here that says like, oh, has a chance to apply a debuff and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This thing is Satan. This thing killed God. So. You are on the team. May your woes be many, and your days few. Whatever. There. There. I think we solved that annoying puzzle as fast as could be done. Now we just move them all up by one. Yeah. Oh, come on. There. Let's see. There. Gotcha. Biscuit. Ow. Be the same if all that damage meant literally nothing to me. I lived. VHS. Alright. You. Switch monster. Bring cat in. Execution points kindly. Yep, even though our healthiness took a way nosedive there. Yeah, that's what we hadn't done. You. Equipment S. This monster. Give me your stick. Mana regen for you. Hold on, there's just one thing I want to check with the bombs. Okay, good. They aren't multi-target. If they were, that'd be worrying. Accessories, get you some defense. Get you some defense and mana regen. Because literally all you need is to not die. Don't have a high enough jump for that. And from my experience, no, floating there would not work. So this, I know what we need to do here. Yes, sneaky blighters. There. I don't believe you can lock yourself in there, but I don't recommend trying. Yeah, launch the warhead. Oh, he got the regen from Pandora's box, the bastard. He really is going to be unkillable then. Alright. Cease. Ow! You really don't like me. That's acceptable. You don't have to like me. But you do have to explode now. Oh, we got the fungi egg. Nice. Going over that will probably be the last thing that we do. Hi. Another 3-pointer. Surprise! Debuffs. Surprise! Poison stacking. Surprise! Whatever this is supposed to be. Tankiness. Healing. Hitting everybody with poison. Applying poison to people at the start of combat. Send that to hell. And this is not a unique aura, mind you, so you can't put these two on the same team and destroy people with them. And make people take... goodness. Well... yeah. This area of the game is here to teach you, oh, you don't like putting debuffs on enemies. Too bad. They're gonna do it to you, and you're gonna find out the fun way exactly how powerful debuffs can be. Because some people will be like, oh, I just want to spam my attack buttons. I don't want to build cool teams. I just want to hit attack and have things die. Game gonna teach you that ain't efficient. And the score system, oh boy, the score system has some fun things to say about debuffs. You seen a little bit of it now? You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh no, you haven't. Ah, that's probably progress, which we don't have time for, so I'm gonna run it back this way. See what else we got. Got some dancing mushrooms, which I have artfully dodged. Obsessed with an HP up ring. Obsessed with a better HP up ring. This room is close to the you'll know what later. For now though, don't be too concerned. Or do. Your choice. Alright, the momentum thing. Yeah, definitely don't have the time to go up there. Alright, we'll listen to a little bit of dialogue and probably some crazy stuff. And then we'll call it here. Darier, we've not time for this. Beeth thee on thy way. Cease. That may dump my execution score, but it'll save me on time. Boom. Tengu egg. Oh, so there is one more monster we can actually talk about. Fine, fine. This guy's not complicated, thankfully. Remember what I was just saying? Bomb, bomb. Increase stuff by max mana. Increase stuff by max mana. Nuke. A lot of bombs. More of this. Before an action, there is a chance for every mana to gain might and sorcery. You can receive one additional stack. So if you have, 1,000 mana, then there's a 100% chance for you to just get buffs before doing anything. When you knock somebody out, you keep your stacks a charge. So if you're doing a charge build and you got like 1,000 stacks, cool, you get to keep half of them. If a single hit deals more damage, basically a bunch of damage, then gain charge that you deal more next time. First hit of an ability cannot be dodged, and damage is increased if it isn't critical. So you don't want to do crits with this guy, you just want to nuke people with large explosions and potentially hit everybody with them. Like with this skill. Fire affinity for more damage. For some reason, if you want to do poison, you can. Increase damage of the first hit. Increase the first hit when it's non-crit. Increase defense, but that's not really necessary. Sealed. Big bomb. When exploiting the enemy's weakness, gain a buff and sealed yourself. Poison cloud, hit everybody and debuff them. All mage monsters start with a sealed and receive less damage. Buffs are 20% more effective. You want to just hit things without needing to think about it. This guy. He's your man. Alright. That, I think, covers it. Let me check the recording to make sure. Yeah, we've been recording for basically exactly an hour, so that's gonna be it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Whoa.